Abandoned pipe? What? Abandoned pipe camping? What the f? Oh my god.
Hey guys, there's
What?
an abandoned
Hey,
pipeline
guys!
here, and thanks to Ross Stewart, I found out that there is an access right down here somewhere.
You're kidding, you're camping in an abandoned
I'm just gonna
pipe.
hike down here a little bit and crawl into the pipe. Hopefully it's dry and clear enough and big enough in there for me, and it should be fine shelter for the night.
Is this a, man, I know it's not a joke, but it feels like a joke. Oh, bro. What the fuck? This forest also looks crazy. Holy shit. Chat, I haven't been in nature in so long. In years. Like that. Maybe it's a sign to go outside. For me. That doesn't look like a normal forest to me. It's time. I'm in a shock state.
This looks like the hole. All right.
You don't go in
This pipe
there!
actually goes way over the edge here,
No way!
way down.
There's no way he gets in there. How do you
I'm gonna
even
stay
get
away from this
the
edge,
idea?
and I'm gonna do my camp on this side of the pipe.
No way he does that. What if you get stuck? It also looks like a fucking toilet, you know? There's no way people don't sit down here and take a shit.
Check this out.
Check this out, fat bull.
It's yeah. Hello? Thought that was somebody down there. It was just my echo. Okay. Check it out.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. There's no
Hello.
rats.
So that way there is not much this way. Hello. Okay. It's an interesting little spot for the night. I got a small shovel. I'm gonna scoop out some of these
If
dead
I had
leaves,
to
and
do
got a
that,
pot
I
I'll
would
put in
take
there.
a lot of wood and put make like a barricade here, so animals can't come and fucking eat me. You know? And I would try to build like a lid for that too, and barricade myself in from both sides, right? What the
But
fuck?
beautiful, beautiful spot, if I do say so myself.
If I do
And I'm just gonna be sleeping in there. I don't want to hang out in there too much, but I've got some other tools
Yeah,
that
I
we
also
can
wouldn't want to hang
set
out
up
in
here to
there.
make it a little more comfortable for me tonight. I got a couple little tricks that I can use to make this a little more comfortable. There's some mosquitoes, so I've got some mosquito spray I'll put in there.
Oh my god,
And
true, because it's like
I guess I'll start with
moisturized in
scooping up
there.
these leaves.
Yeah, there would be a lot of insects. It's moist. Moist.
Gas it real good. It's made from a plant derivative, so it's healthy. So this water pipeline was shut down in the 70s. It was probably built 100 years ago, and it was leaking more than half of the water they sent down it. Obviously, because it's just pieces of concrete segments.
Imagine
held
if it
together with
starts
ring clamps.
raining.
And
The fuck?
so they've got a more efficient, modern system now. So this hasn't been used in 55 years, so I should be okay. I don't see any water coming down or any evidence of water coming down this pipe. And I think there's a lot of spots that are actually closed off, so these are just segments that are left here. Okay, time to clean up the home for the night.
The home.
Holding a shovel. And I should be able to make this a
That's
little
a
more
cool mini shovel.
domesticated.
Can you pull it out too? Ooh.
There's a bit of airflow moving through here, and I think I know of a way to stop that from happening. But first things first, clear off as much of this muck around here. It only seems to be right at this access port that it's a problem.
Oh my god, the echo.
Obviously,
it's actually a horror game, bro.
I don't recommend this as an actual shelter.
Would you rather sleep in this or on the outside? Just in the woods.
I'm gonna put my
Oh my god. I think I'd rather just
umbrella with me.
outside.
I don't like the concept that there could be bats in here.
Oh.
This isn't quite big enough, but could slow them down and might stop the echo a little.
Bats!
And I don't have to look at
True bats!
this ominous pipe.
But dude, they can just fly through!
Sticker up here without
There's no way that stops them! This...
doesn't really want to stay there. Let's see. I got an umbrella for each side of this pipe.
Dude, I feel like he has the right ideas, but his execution is so weird. They can't
This
just...
little umbrella is not cooperating. It was
Like
on
an umbrella is too flimsy. They can just like... And they're through. You know? It was the same with the cat. Okay, I'm backseating again. But like, my god, this wouldn't stop bats, but I wouldn't even think about bats, so... You know?
clearance when I bought it.
It is,
I can understand why.
he thinks about the
At least I'm
right
not
things, but
stuck
then...
in the rain with it. So
I don't know.
one of the men blocking
Backseat
up
camping from somebody that
scary.
never camps.
and
What would I do?
the other one
I wouldn't do this
falls
in the
down
first place.
way into the river over here.
But I was thinking I'd take
I don't
wood, but
see
that would
anything
also
coming
not
up
stop
that.
bats.
Oh, there's
it's-
that bat in there right now. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe he's rage baiting comments.
You scare any critters out of the pipe here?
What the fuck? Bro, maybe a sound
sad
warning?
little
Jesus!
Now, hopefully,
How the hell?
nobody on the other end of the
You're
pipe
kidding
thinks
me!
there's somebody stuck in the pipe trying to get out. But I'll put the cot together. I should be able to do that up here and slide her down.
Like, maybe I'm too... I think that wouldn't help. But maybe I'm just not outdoorsy enough. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Oh, true. The bats, they're very sound sensitive, right? Ooh. True, maybe that would help.
I'm going to move the umbrella to the other side where something looks like a bat is hanging on the top there. It's not going to stop a bat, but
Yeah.
see it.
It wouldn't stop anything.
Gotta put these legs on. As long as I can pull that off, I got a bed.
Is that the bed?
Should be no problem.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all right.
Okay, not bad.
This other umbrella I can use up here. If it starts to rain, it still kind of works. See? Cover the top of the hole.
Slay. Okay, almost slay.
And I'm not going to hang out in there all night. There's enough to see out here. And time to do that because shelter's ready for the night. All set up. This stop the rain if the rain happens to fall. Fits on quite perfectly. I've got bear spray. I'll actually put that on my belt right now so I don't forget.
That's so bad.
I'll do it in a bit. Some low light
Imagine you
loggers,
in the
because,
bears on top of you.
well,
On the hole, man, you're dead.
here I am having a beer by a pipe. So, cheers, everybody.
Bears can't fit through the hole. Have
It's
you
a
seen a bear without the
sophisticated flavor for
without
something called low light
the
lager.
fur?
And
They're
yeah,
quite
over the
skinny.
edge here, this really
I think they could fit.
drops down. Right like that. The pipe goes down pretty sharp and then goes across a trestle to the other side over there. And it crosses a little creek with waterfalls aplenty. And I'm not going to go down
Those trees look so
really
interesting.
any further this way because these are very slippery leaves. But there's a path over here, kind of, that I can get to. Take a look at the creek down there.
You notice the cursor? Oh. My bad.
There's a couple of segments.
Never been
of pipe down
outside?
there,
Well,
and
the trees
I
are
kinda
very
think
different from
that
Germany.
when they were building it, they
I've never
dropped
been
a
to
few,
Canada.
And being the early 1900s,
The foliage is way
they didn't really
different.
care about leaving it in a creek, but they may have broken off from somewhere else and rolled down. But here we are.
It's different. It's the same to Germany?
Going this way on the
What?
pipe,
I've never seen leaves like
from where I
that.
came in, it's pretty level. Apparently most of this pipe is really level, other than that one spot back there that goes down and reverse siphons, or however it was supposed to work.
I think it's
in the beginning.
different.
But these sections are about 4 feet wide, and I'm going to find where they join together so I can show you. Yeah, so these are just sections of concrete, maybe a little mortar, and then these ring clamps there. That's what
Guys,
they
I've
were
been outside
relying on to
before.
hold the water pressure in. So times have changed, technologies have evolved.
Yeah.
This pipe just keeps snaking on through the woods, and these trees are absolutely majestic. Like the moss on them, it
But
feels great
it
to
kind
be
of
up
makes
here.
me want to go
I
hiking.
really do love the
a
trees
little
and the
bit.
mountains and the moss, but at a certain time of day, right now, it's dark and a little cool, and I can see the sun up there. If I was a little taller up there, I'd be sitting in the sun right now, but instead I'm sitting on a mossy old pipe in the woods. Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with Steve.
Hiking
I'm gonna
trip
do
in
this
Germany,
while there's still some
the internet
daylight,
would be too
whether
bad.
it's my ambition
We can do
to go to
hiking
bed hungry
vlog.
or just eating
Ooh.
shredded cheese. So I'm making kind of a backpacking meal. There's orzo, it's like rice, but when you want gluten. Cheese, onion, some broccoli, a little butter. Top it off with a pouch of skipjack tuna, Mediterranean flavor. And yeah, we'll make this, and hopefully it is
Potato
edible.
outfit? No, I wouldn't. I would just do POV. And hopefully there's no people. So I wouldn't do an IRL stream, I think.
I'm just gonna
outside.
saute these
Maybe
onions and some
vlog.
butter here. Then I'll throw the rest
And
in
then do a
let it
vlog
boil.
reaction. Oh, onion? What's that? Broccoli? Yeah. Look,
It's
what a
nicely
mini
cooked.
pod!
Smells.
He needed that instead of
delicious,
the
dare I
pressure
say.
cooker in this other video.
That's what's happening there. This is one of those dump it all in and pray meals. And I've done these before and it turned out very badly.
Oh,
So I'm going to eyeball the amount of water I think I need for this orzo. If I need more, I'll add it. All right, we'll boil this
it's
up
like HelloFresh. Meal prep.
with tuna.
Ooh!
I'll add the cheese last. Really doesn't look good coming out of these pouches.
Yeah, it's missing
So my
weird.
excuse or my backstory, if anybody asks why I'm out here, is I'll say like I'm a forest guardian or something, that just making sure nobody poaches any of these trees, you know, like there's old growth, etc. So that's what I'll say, and I'll play it all professional too. You know, like I'm, you know, forest guardian for like 5 years now, and we just do this all the time. You know, lay it on there.
Forest Guardian? Okay, I'm gonna lie and say that looks good. Yummy.
It's done, but it needs more cheese. Yeah, this is actually pretty good.
Ooh, okay.
This is one of those like purely backpacking meals. A lot of the stuff is all shelf stable, other than
Dude, I can't imagine the POV, like how it looks at night.
But
Must be so scary.
It looks like a hot mess.
No, that actually looks better. But now that I think about it, it's tuna. It makes me.
You dump a bunch of stuff in the pot and boil
it.
Sometimes it's good. Like today.
I do that sometimes too, though. You know when you have
they're not too good, but
a lot of stuff in your fridge, you need to use.
Which I did not do.
Cook everything at once. Fuck it.
Quite nice. I did a small day of hiking together.
Make a stew with everything.
But any warm food on a cool evening just warms the soul.
But I think when you're out camping like this, your standards are not very high. You know, you eat much more stuff.
So I'm out on Vancouver Island.
I think I would be so scared I wouldn't eat at all.
Feeling the healthiest I have in years as well. So things have been going good, and I'm excited about the next couple of months I'm out here. I posted on social media.
Did he ever do like a room tour?
Instagram,
I wonder how he usually lives.
I picked up a motorhome, and it's the identical one I had in my 20s when I was aimlessly driving around, living out of the thing.
His wife died, then his best friend, and then his mom. Oh my god, that's
same year, same make, same model, except in way better condition. And I'm going to hit the road in that thing for the next month or so. But I have a couple other videos I'll film first. Then we'll jump in that motorhome and try to recreate some of that magic and see if it's just a young man's game or if in my 40s I still enjoy it as much as I did as in my 20s. But, you know, a pipe is good enough, so a motorhome's going to be like a mansion. That got dark mighty quick, so it's about flashlight time here.
Yeah, now it looks fucked up there. I would maybe do like a campfire or something outside.
Put that on me because I didn't want to overdress too much. Because it was a bit of a hike, up a bit of uphill, and I'm just kind of getting back into doing exercise.
In the survivor shows, they always do campfire first.
Hunker down here.
Like that's animals.
Blanket on me.
Stay away, you know.
Lean up against the pipe and
never makes a campfire.
Listen to the sound of that little river down there.
Oh yeah, that is not stealthy.
And cozied up here, leaning against the pipe.
Cozied up.
And I think it's probably a little warmer in there than it is out here. You can kind of see my breath. It's not that cold tonight. It's going down to 0 Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. The sleeping bag I have is rated for -7, so
okay,
it might work. But I am
going in
warmer in my pipe, so I'm gonna crawl in there and
oh god,
go to bed. I've been sitting here kind of watching a few videos on my phone. This is
he is watching videos on his phone. We have new lore.
Yeah,
what kind?
It gets dark early, it gets cold early.
Do you think he watches gaming videos? Maybe he was watching. This was 2 months ago. Maybe he watched OnlyFans raid. Ooh, OnlyFans raid in MC.
So
maybe
a bit early.
Maybe he watched us. He's a Twitch chatter. Here we go.
It is a little warmer. It is a little warmer in here. There we go.
Oh, that's so bad!
It's pretty good in the pipe. The only breeze is blowing in from up there.
Oh, I have goosebumps, actually. Oh, because I imagine myself in this position.
But there is supposedly some legendary.
Imagine you're there by yourself, not with chat or anyone, just you.
Either in the pipe, down this way, behind our umbrella,
Holy
where it goes way down over that hill. Or it's on the other side. The other side of the
Yeah, no chat, just yourself.
river where it comes down. So
Can't imagine you have internet in
I
there.
saw a lot of people commenting on what they did there
Just you and your thoughts.
in order to get that geocache. But so sleeping with my head nice and close to this access port, and
Cozy?
this is going to be
You can't call this
one
cozy,
more
what?
interesting sleeps.
And you can't see. Look,
Done.
it's
there's-
so dark. You can't see what's behind you. And you can't see what's ahead of you. So it's just like pure darkness. That's crazy.
Of course.
It's the opposite of cozy.
It's going to be nice and handy. Okay.
For that, I would like to have the umbrellas in that, so at least you can hear a rat coming.
A lot of good
You know,
fresh
like
air
with crinkling
right there.
noise. But you put them away.
Okay. Got my trusty jacket as a pillow. And it's gonna get real dark in here. So, okay.
That's so
Good
bad.
morning, my stealthy friends.
Stealthy friends. You put out the light. That's crazy. Yo, that's
Good morning.
good morning.
I don't know if I recommend sleeping in a pipe like this.
Nah, thank you. Thanks for
But there
telling
is
me.
just a breeze coming through it.
Thanks for telling me, because I really considered sleeping in a pipe next.
Peeled off that top of the umbrella. That's not where it's coming from. There's like a cross breeze going through this pipe from somewhere, maybe another access hatch or something. But I am gonna get out of here because it was a strange noises, pretty cold, and my curiosity regarding the pipe has been satisfied.
Okay, good.
If it was really raining or something and I wanted some shelter, I would crawl in here, but it's basically the same temperature outside, except that there's less cross breeze blowing through anything here.
Okay.
This is the third time I've tried to film this video, or the fourth maybe.
What?
Every time I tried to go film this one, from camping here, there was a big problem. Like, I checked it out and it looked good. Then the first time I got here, it had really rained, and that was like pretty much soaking wet inside. And it's a bit of a hike up a hill to get here, so I wasn't happy. Fully loaded with all this stuff to film. Then waited for it to dry out and came back again. And it was full of mosquitoes. Like, that's how I knew how to bring, or how to bring that mosquito spray. So it was completely full of mosquitoes, so I couldn't film it. Then the next time, I was getting ready to come out, and there was a wildfire, like a forest fire here. So
What
the whole
the
park was
fuck?
closed for weeks.
I would take
and
this as a sign to not come back
so
and
I
sleep
kind
in
of gave up
there.
on this. I thought
But
this
he's
was like
alive.
a bad omen, that
Yeah.
the universe is telling me, don't camp in the pipe, whatever you do, Steve. But
He still did it.
worked okay.
Slay.
So it's sometimes with these videos, I take a number of tries to actually get it done, and there's been a few of them like that where it's the third or fourth time trying the same video, and I just gotta wonder sometimes, you know, is it a sign that I just shouldn't be doing that video, or that something, you know, it could be a bear or something? But thankfully, no nightmares about night bears last night. Just waking up, sure I was hearing bats or something in there, so
Oh,
that's,
fuck. Yeah, imagine the sounds
don't
in there with the
recommend.
echo.
doing anything like this to anybody.
Must be
that's
so
watching this.
scary. Holy shit.
But
Oh, dude, imagine night vision cameras in there. And then he records what happens overnight.
well, they're obviously into geocaching, and somewhere down there, either this side or the other, probably in the pipe, maybe on that trestle somewhere. I don't know, but it's legendary among the community here. But can't wait to get out of the shadows and into the sun as quick as possible.
His name is Steve Wallis. Yeah. He said at 2 million subscribers he will get busted on purpose.
Everything is packed up. It's
By
nice and
stealth
shoveled out
camping.
there. But that's strictly like a one-time type of camping thing. I am not getting another pipe again, unless it's much bigger and warmer. Because that's unfortunately, it looked kind of cool to do, but my feet are freezing. It did get down to 32 Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius last night. So that's that was the limit of what that sleeping bag could do for sure in a pipe full of breeze. But beautiful day. So another mission successfully accomplished, and yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Please subscribe if you like these types of things. Plenty more to come. So stay tuned. Things will get wilder in the next couple of
Okay,
videos.
let's see what else he
I've already
has.
got 'em all planned
Oh my
out.
god, I'm addicted to him. Holy shit.